Hi, Dr. Sarah Sue here. I want to take a moment to explain a technique today called the heart lock technique. And this is adapted from a technique that I learned through Heartmath training. And I haven't simplified it a bit because I really wanted to start introducing mindfulness and self-soothing techniques that are applicable to using with children. So step one of the heart lock technique is locate your heart. Find your heart and use your hands. The hands are such a powerful tool when it comes to self-soothing and mindfulness techniques. They can be a tool because whatever we are holding and looking at or soothing with our hands, we are putting a lot of attention there. So let's redirect that attention back onto ourselves. So again, back to step one, locate your heart. And a great way to do that with kiddos is help them find their heartbeat, where they can palpate that. The heart spans a decent amount of space in relationship to the proportion of their body size, of course. And that's also a great step for just cultivating mindfulness and body awareness in general, is helping kids to identify different parts of their bodies and become aware that they exist. Okay, so now that we've found our hearts, we want to go to step two, which is just simply imagining that we're breathing air into that heart space and breathing out of the heart space. So a couple techniques you can use to help that child activate that imagination, because this really is an imaginative practice, is maybe you imagine like air or wind flowing into the heart and then air or wind flowing out of the heart. Maybe you're imagining breathing in light. It goes into the heart and lights it up. And then with the exhale, you breathe out that light. Just a couple ideas. Help with that imagery aspect and that part of their practice. Another part of it will be, so we're moving now on to step three, is just simply slowing the breath down from what it usually is and breathing in a little bit more deeply than one usually does. You may want to count with them for this part. I would recommend getting a sense of what their regular respiratory rate is and then slowing it down an additional second. So if it's 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out, challenge them to see if they can breathe in for 4 seconds and then breathe out for 4 seconds. And this is a great way to lock in and start to activate the medicine and energy of the heart to help calm down the rest of the body. The heart is actually known as one of the brains inside of the body. So it has a lot of wisdom and can influence and tell a lot of the other parts of the body ways to be, ways to respond, including telling the body it's safe and we can be calm now. So again, 3 steps here. Identify and locate the physical heart. Step 2, using your imagination, breathing into the heart and breathe out of the heart. Step 3, slowing that breath down and potentially also making it a little bit more audible or a little bit more deeper. And I would recommend trying to cultivate this as a daily practice, anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 minutes, depending on the age and attention span of the child or the age and attention span of the adult. I also highly recommend that as a parent that you are doing this as a daily practice. The children are much more likely to be interested and want to get engaged and involved in it. And potentially doing it at a time of day when there's not a lot of other distractions around. Shutting the TV off, shutting off music or the radio. Maybe it's a time of day when it's just a little bit more calm in the house where they're able to center and focus on these things. Probably not right before one of the meal times because they might be hungry and need some food. Another great time that I have received feedback from some of my patients and community is doing it at bedtime to help get them calmed down and relaxed so they can fall asleep a little bit easier. I would love any feedback or questions in regards to this video, but again, this is an introduction of a heart lock technique that is used for a lot of biofeedback and helping to calm and address not only the nervous system, but a lot of these systems that influence whether a body feels in that fight or flight stress response or that more calm rest and digest response. Thank you for watching my video.